We need to talk about Sunbringer. I'm already knowing people not gonna like this. What? Dude, no, don't do this again. Bro, they don't need to know that I got evicted from my 2-floor mansion. Are we really gonna do this now? Yes, guys, it's gonna change. Like, yes, like I'm in the trenches now, bro. I'm in the trap now. I'm in the trap. Like, yes, bro. Don't worry about my bed back there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I know I told you I was in student loan debt, credit card debt, and I was getting evicted from my house. My car even got repo, so I can't even stay in the car once I get evicted from this place. It doesn't matter. Let's get into the video. God dang, man, you really suck, dude. Either way, right? Season 3 is now on. Pretty much is here now, and people are basically talking. And people are basically giving their opinion on Sunbringer. Let me go ahead and just give you guys my opinion. Sunbringer. This is my Sunbringer, quite frankly. Now if they somehow, some way give her the outfit like this, but we have to pay for it, honestly, that's just some bull, quite frankly. But just judging based off this design, it's not looking like that's gonna be the case, my friend. So I just don't know how they went from this, and especially this right here. Like, just look at how crazy this is. Like, now mind you, I don't mind the G plus, like the G plus, triple G. I don't mind that, right? But it's getting a little bit too like unrealistic. Mind you, just coming from somebody that got Jane Doe pregnant. So I'm not really understanding any of that, quite frankly. The little Sunbringer designs, I mean, it's okay, I guess. Don't know why Sunbringer somehow turned into a child for no reason. Like, sure, did she I don't know why you would just turn yourself into that, quite frankly. Don't know. I guess we'll have to see in the upcoming later patches in the story. I don't know. We'll have to see. Regardless, let's see what he has to say about this. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to like later on, because I pre-watched it a little bit, and he was mainly just talking about season 1 designs and all of that, right? And how season 1 designs was just superior, like in every way. Like, this is not even the debate. We really don't even need to be debating this, quite frankly. Like, you agree too, right? Yeah, easily. I don't even know why this is a question. Her season 1 design was way better. Like, oh my, let's just get into the video.
Held cloak and regal military attire. This made a lot of sense, not only because of the snippet of her design that fan artists would depict her wearing a dope-ass held cloak and regal military attire. This made a lot of sense, not only because of the snippet of her design that we saw, but also due to what we knew of her. She was an extremely powerful and well-respected leader, single-handedly destroying a skybound hollow. She was also the creator of the Bang Boot. She was seemingly a well-respected, intelligent, powerful leader. Her depiction and theorization within the community,
exactly, which is crazy, right? When you go to look at the new design, and it's just like, what even happened? Like, genuinely, what happened? Like, what happened? Mind you, I'm all for the Tom Goonery stuff, but at the same time, this don't even make sense. This is not a powerful leader. Like, this is really not, like, and I think I'm getting out of that mindset of, oh, I see triple G's, now I'm like freaking like slobbing out my mouth, quite frankly. Like, I'm really past that point in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. As a like man that just graduated from high school, I'm really past that in my stage of life. I need some older, cooler women with some actual clothes on, quite frankly. At least in this scenario, as somebody that is a freaking commander. Like, I just find that ridiculous, quite frankly.
Was based on that. If I had to describe Sunbringer in one word, cool. This is who the community fell in.
No, you know what? I'll do one better. Aura. She had aura. She had, like, she just had, bro, we could tell her personality without even having to know her character. That's what I like, bro. When I look at the new Sunbringer now, I'm like, okay, now I have no idea what you are. Because you could be behind closed doors, the freaking YSG type, all up on Wise and Bell, or you could be the dominant leader like you're supposed to be. I do not know, quite frankly. Am I trying to find out? Obviously, but like, I don't know. And am I still gonna summon? Obviously, I would be at this point. I'd be in the closet at that point, which I'm not. Even though I goon the stuff that starts with F and ends with a like.
Love with and wanted to be playable. Almost 2 years later, we finally see her full design.
And then this one, oh my god, this one don't make sense to me. You gonna have one side the freaking leggings down, but then one side open? I just found that ridiculous, quite frankly. Like, either way.
And she is dressed like a biker-themed stripper. What a goddamn disappointment. Not only is this not at all what the community wanted, it just looks dumb. Why would they? Not
at all. Which anyone that's saying that they wanted this, like, stop it. We was all glazed Sunbringer first design. It was better, just better, bro. Better, just better aura, better chemistry, like, just everything. I don't care, quite frankly.
Leader of a Sky City themed after Britain have a massive boob window, a skin-tight leather suit with the right leg fully exposed, a back window, and a massive zipper that steers off to the left.
Yeah, which makes no sense, bro. Like, mind you, like, I'm all for the Tom Goonery stuff, but in this scenario right here, it makes no sense. A commander would not be wearing this. And if anyone says that a commander would be wearing this, like, genuinely, you gotta wake up. And this is coming from a guy that be gooning 6 or 7 days in a week.
This is not sexy. It is not alluring. It is stupid. Fan service that not only goes against the character.
Like, now, like, obviously, would I goon to this? Yes, bro. Like, I'll be in the closet if I did. Like, if I did not. But at the same time, in this context, it makes no sense. Also, I'm glad that we stopped at this frame right here, because let me just go ahead and pull this up real quick, because I know people, listen, call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But there is a little bit of similarity here. Just a little bit. It's a little bit, bro. It is a little bit similar. All right, anyway, let's go.
And fantasy of the character. It looks so dumb that it isn't even enticing. This is the perfect encapsulation of a gacha game relying on lazy, surface-level sex appeal in order to sell a product. Showing skin does not automatically equate to sexiness, sexy, and sell well. But so many gacha developers and gacha players refuse to accept that fact. Instead, they perpetuate this idea that these female characters need to show more and more skin.
No, absolutely not. Jane Doe exists. Like, like, please. Like, pretty much a lot of the freaking season 1 character cast exists. Nicole exists. Jane Doe exists. Zhu Yun exists. Rina exists. Like, bro, the list goes on and on, by the way. Like, it's just not even, it's really not even funny, quite frankly. And the fact that we have to keep repeating this, like, the fact that I have to keep, like, oh my God.
Be borderline naked and wear, quite frankly, ridiculous outfits to sell. So, how do they fix it? Come on, do I even need to explain it? Give her the dope as hell fur coat and military outfit. That's literally all they have to do.
They had it down at first, which makes no sense. It's like, ZZZ, how do you have something down, but then you fumble the bag while you have it? I just, quite frankly, don't understand that. Everybody in the community liked the Sunbringer design. Same way how everyone liked Miyabi's design when she's not even gooned out for real. Like, I just find that hilarious, bro. I'm really finding that hilarious. Like, we not ended, like, bro, oh my God.
This is gonna sound weird. Something else they should do is reduce her breast size. It's difficult to say for certain, but in the trailer, Sunbringer did not have triple G's. She seemingly had decently sized B or C cups. Zenless in general lacks adult women with regular sized breasts. Almost all adult women have massive G cups, F cups, H cups, like just insane sizes. There's nothing wrong with having big breasts. There are real women in the real world that naturally have large breasts. But Zenless could benefit from some variety in women's cup size. Believe it or not, different cup sizes are a form of fan service. So here's the big twist. Technically, this is not the original Sunbringer. The version 3.0 story revealed that the original Sunbringer split herself into 3 different entities.
Yeah, which, I mean, it doesn't really make much sense. She doesn't remember. So that's going to be fun having to try to navigate through in the later coming of the stories. But I mean, immediately, I'm just not liking where this is going, quite frankly. I mean, we know where this is going, right? Yeah, I think we already know where this is going.
So does that fix this design? After all, she is technically her own distinct entity. No, for 2 reasons. First is the fact that even if she isn't the original, according to Jacina, she is the most similar to the original and very clearly looks the most like her. As far as I'm concerned, if Eldraina becomes playable, Sunbringer is playable.
Oh, most definitely. If this is the Sunbringer, then, like, most definitely, this is not even a debate, quite frankly. Like, this is not even a debate.
And this is not what I was promised. The second reason is because removing the Sunbringer aspect in a vacuum, this design still fails to live up to the character fantasy of Eldraina.
Easily, and then you gotta remember, right? This is the first time we're seeing Sunbringer in game, so immediately you losing aura points off of this, bro. Easily losing aura points. This is not even like the debate.
The powerful leader of a Britain-inspired floating city. If anything, she should be dressed in a regal outfit, like a suit or kingly/queenly garb, something that invokes the power and authority,
or just something that is covered up. Like, again, like bro, put a business suit on, like a tie, suit and tie. Quite frankly, I don't care. Just you know what? Just put on what you had on, bro. Just put on what you had on. You had it right. Again, will I be summoning for her? Yes. Will I be gooning to her? Double yes. So I don't know, like, but no. We still do have to call this out. Like, we still do have to call this out. This design makes no sense for what she's trying to be. A commander would not be wearing this. I'm sorry, she has no personality like that to be wearing this, quite frankly. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Of the British Empire, or just any form of royalty, really. When I look at her, all I see is a biker stripper. Now, here's the thing. It is possible that we will get the original Sunbringer as a playable character, and not Eldraina or the other two Sunbringers.
I'm really hoping so, because if not, like if so, then honestly I have no complaint. Then we finally get the demon or queen that we was, promised before. But if not, then ZZZ again, not starting off season 3 great, quite frankly. It's just not starting off great if that is the case.
Not only is there some evidence to suggest this, it just makes a lot of sense. Currently it is just a theory though, but at some point in the story, the three aspects might have to fuse together in order to defeat some big threat, whether it be the creator, yokai, or some other entity. If that happens, we could potentially redeem Sunbringer's design.
Good. Loki, ZZ, go ahead and rewrite the season 3 lore. Quite frankly, let's go ahead and rewrite that, because once you rewrite it, then it's like, okay, now I can see where you're going with this. Currently, right now, I have no idea where you're going with this. I have no idea why they're forgetting their memory. Why did you forget the memory? Let's get that back ASAP. Yeah, quite frankly.
Original Sunbringer could have the coat and military suit. If that happens, I will pretend like this disaster never existed. Or they could also simply release this version as a skin for Eldraina.
Absolutely not. Don't do that, because now it's just now I have to buy it. No, because now it's I have to buy this. And that's okay. And my thing is you already showed this. Why are you making me pay for it now? That's backwards. We should be getting this one first and then the new Sunbringer design. Then I'll be like, okay, if I wanted to get that while I was feeling kinky that day, okay, I'll buy it. But right now, no. No. Immediately no.
If she becomes playable, that is also acceptable. I still would hate her actual base design because of how bad it is, but hey, I could at least accept that. I'll talk about Dracena later, and you'll see why. Let's talk about Velina first. I
think he means to say Yi Swang's sister. Now again, I know that y'all might see this rage bait, but bro, hold up, because let me just make sure I'm not tweaking. I'll fact check myself, guys, even though I'm never wrong, guys. I don't have an ego. I'm not a narcissist. Okay, absolutely not. They do look alike, bro. I'm sorry, this looks like Yi Swang's mother. Yi Swang's mother, Yi Swang's sister, Yi Swang's brother, if you're in the stuff that starts with an F and ends with a I don't know what to tell you. But judging off her design alone, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I do kind of find it crazy how she do got like this right here. It's just are we serious? I mean, what I really am I complaining about it? Not really, but it's just I don't know. You gotta mix it up. But either way,
the idea of her design, but the execution suffers from lazy fan service. Wow, who would have guessed? Velina is the leader of one of the
you know what? That's the word. A little bit lazy. Uninnovative. You could have done better. This is, mind you, this is the same ZZZ cast or people creators that made Jane Doe from season 1, Zhu Young from season 1, Grace from season 1, Caesar King, Bernice, just so many characters, bro.
4 or 5 branches of Ross Callister.
Notice I didn't name any season 2 characters.
She carries herself with a certain level of elegance, grace, poise, and dignity. She is meant to invoke the aristocracy of Britain, which is why her mini dress with exposed underwear is so bizarre. I do not see elegance, dignity, or political power. I see another stripper with a theme. However, her design is not all bad. From behind, I think she looks amazing. Her 2 long coattails gives her a really nice distinct silhouette. The opening down the middle shows her legs, but more importantly, her stockings, which adds a nice splash of color and style. Yes, I know the stockings are white, so saying they add color is kind of weird, but yeah, it gets the job done. Her huge hair bow is a standoutish accessory and shows her desire to pursue womanly elegance. I do have a small complaint when it comes to the bow, and it's the fact that Velina's hair color and bow are both white. That combined with how massive Velina's bow is, it makes her head just become a massive blob of white.
Not to mention, it looks like Yi Swang. I feel bro, I don't care, bro. She looks like Yi Swang's mother, Yi Swang's sister. I don't
it's honestly
care.
Kind of different.
From the top up, bro. The hair alone. What is up with these characters that are, you know what?
Let me not say that. There's 2 simple solutions to this. Solution 1 is to change the bow color. Solution 2 is to change Velina's.
Yo, Loki, yeah, they could make it match with the thing. They can make
hair
it
color.
What's that? Light blue, dark blue.
I would prefer changing Velina's hair color because Zenless is already filled to the brim with white-haired women.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying, okay, so we already said, yeah, way too many white hair girls. quite frankly. And mind you, I'm not a guy that is like discrimination or whatever I failed English, by the way. So I don't mind any hair color over here, quite frankly. If I could sniff it all, I would sniff all the colors. But at the same time, it's like, okay, it's getting a little bit repetitive. It's not even different. Like, bro, look at this white hair for a while. Look at this. This white hair is literally the same white hair from Yi Swang, bro. Like, from Yi Swang. That's what's just making me mad. Like, okay, if you're gonna have the white hair, at least mix it up. Can you at least mix it up? Bro, they have, oh my, yo. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Sky blue or a really beautiful baby blue, just any shade of light blue. Not only would that complement the white bow, but it would also complement the dress, which is a more traditional, nice, cool blue. But if for whatever reason you don't want to change the hair color, you can apply the same change to the bow. So like a sky blue bow or a baby blue bow. Once again, any shade of light blue. The slight bit of exposed back adds a nice tease of sensuality. Also, I love the gloves. Distinct design and a great way to add some much needed dark colors.
Most definitely, and I'm not going to say what I want the hands to do to the BBC because I think, we...
skin on her sides and lack of covering on her crotch. Remember, she is supposed to be invoking the British upper.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now, mind you, there is a part of me that does like find this like how should I say this without getting demonetized? There is a part of me that do like this. Let me just make that very clear. And it's a part of me that will be looking up material of this character on some sites that I will not name. But that being said, though, like, nah, this is not it, bro. Like, no.
Why would someone so concerned with being elegant, dignified, and presentable wear such a revealing outfit?
Exactly, and then not to mention, you look like Yi Swang's mother. Stop looking at me. Two, that makes no sense, quite frankly. It makes no sense. How you get the back right, but not the front? That's the most important part of the body. It don't matter about the back, well.
Once again, lazy fan service getting in the way of properly conveying a character fantasy.
Yeah, it's just lazy. It's just lazy.
Simple. First, close the openings on her sides by connecting her dress shirting. Is this considered a dress? Something women scare me. The fact that I can see her underwear from her sides is insane.
Yeah, that is quite frankly insane. Like, that defeats the whole purpose of me pinning the camera up to see some things that I will not name so I don't get demonetized. But either way,
they can keep the exposed chest to add a little spice. Showing some skin isn't the problem. Rather, it's the sheer amount. Second is to either give her a long, elegant dress. Her combat animations have her bouncing, flipping, and dipping all over the place. So a long dress might not work. You could get around it by giving the dress a slit on her side, similar to Rina, allowing her to do all her crazy movements. However, I think that solution falls into the problem of being too similar to Rina. She is the only playable woman with a long dress, so Velina having the same opening is far too repetitive.
Mind you, I did see all that back there. I'm just not gonna say nothing because I ain't trying to get demonetized. We already know.
I think a skirt below the two coat tail thingies, like the loose little piece of fabric that the arrows are currently pointing towards, a skirt below that cuts off slightly below the stockings would be perfect. Perfect.
Or honestly, yeah, you know what?
This would cover up her exposed underwear, align with her character fantasy.
Honestly, just make it to where we can't see that, quite frankly. That is just like so ridiculous. And mind you, the fact that I have to say this is like, guys, the fact that this is coming out of my mouth is insane. But when you really sit down and think about it, this does not match the character or the archetype they're trying to go for with this character at all. It makes no sense, quite frankly. It doesn't. You feel me? Now, the side of me that be on, Twitter, aka X, aka Elon Musk app likes it, but the version of me now, the same brain level-headed version of Jokinmo, absolutely not. Like, no.
And be visually interesting by having these two sharp edges on her thigh area. A skirt would also allow you to see her ass when she does her attack animations. Holy shit, her ass is huge! Awooga.
I ain't gonna say nothing about that because I ain't trying to get demonetized. No,
Velina had the potential to be the most elegantly beautiful character in the game. Sadly, she became nothing more than another victim of lazy fan service. Sigurd. I love the concept of lazy fan service.
Let me just get my opinion on this right now.
Sigurd.
Would a knight be wearing this? That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I got to say about that. Like that, I mean, mind you, I'm gonna look at material of this character tonight. Let me actually go ahead and add this in the folder. But like, bro, like, come on, like, you're just making it too easy.
I love the concept of a cowgirl knight. It's super unique to the point where I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. From the waist up, she looks fine. My main complaint is the lack of armor. Personally, I would give her a full set of body armor, but these cowards would never do something like that.
I feel like the armor she got on that, like, on her left arm is good enough. When we start to, move our way down, though, it's like, all right, what are we doing, ZZZ? Like, what are we doing?
She has armor on her left arm, which not only looks cool, but makes sense due to her holding her shield on her left. It adds an extra layer of protection when blocking attacks.
And am I not mistaken, in the trailer, did she not have a full set of armor? I might just be tweaking.
Arm is oddly barren. She has a leather arm guard, which is nice, but otherwise having her arm completely exposed in the middle of a fight is illogical for a knight. miHoYo's asymmetry obsession strikes again. Both arms should be armored up. Where are her muscles? You're telling me an extremely powerful, well-trained knight has spaghetti strands for arms? It's Caesar all over again. Where's the girth?
Okay, if that was to happen, if it was to be like a character with a little bit more muscle on them, I'm pretty sure that's the day where a lot of material to start with the F and ends with the is going to be made. All right, my bad.
I would give her the arm armor and gray sleeves she has on her left arm onto her right arm. Maybe slightly change the design of it. Most importantly, make her biceps bigger. Although I do love me a good muscle mommy, they don't need to be huge, but come on, give my girl some meat on her bones. I love the metal hairband. It's a great touch that reminds me a lot of Ju Yuan's handcuff hairband. Her torso looks good. I like the armor around her chest and upper back. Not sure what it's connected to or why she has it. It is kind of weird, but I'll take what I can get. The little gold piece looks like a horseshoe, which is a nice touch, and the blue tie adds a nice splash of color. Her brown bodysuit thing goes well with the white vest. She has another piece of metal awkwardly around her waist. I guess it's like a belt. Again, not sure what it's for, and it looks kind of awkward, but I'll take what I can get. She has an actual blue cloth belt connecting to another gold horseshoe, helping clear up the heavy white and grays around the waist. Now, the legs. I love the shoes. They look like horse feet, which is really...
Honestly, it's crazy how they got pretty much everything else right, but then they ruined it towards the middle, like near the knees area. Well, no, technically not the knees. It would be like near like the thighs.
Creative. These blue straps on her thigh once again add a nice...
Okay, maybe the in-game model one ain't as bad, but like when you look at the one on the left compared to the one on the right, it's night and day, quite frankly.
Flash of color. The pants are just weird to look at. I like the pattern and small little details, but I wish they would just pick one style of pants. Currently, she is...
okay, so I see. So it's okay. This is not as bad because I thought it was just like I thought it was something way worse. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now that I see this, right?
Simultaneously wearing pants, chaps, and leggings. I applaud them for trying to be creative.
This one is not as bad, but it's still kind of like too much skin. Like again, like it's not like.
But it fails miserably. This triple fusion is just utterly...
Like at this point, just give her pants. Like just give her the regular pants, bro. At this point, like genuinely, what are we doing? Quite frankly.
Bizarre. Similar to Velina, she looks great from the back. It looks like she has Ju Yuan's vacuum sealed pants. But then you look at her from the side and...
Yeah, from the side, it's just like, okay, what are we doing? Genuinely, what are we doing? Let alone we look at this version over here to the right. It's just like for one, are these even the same characters? Goodness gracious, they I like how they barely implied that there's anything on over there, but okay. I'm looking and it don't even make sense. Like, no girl is wearing this. Not even the light-skinned demons.
And what the hell is she wearing? Something really interesting they could do is give her leg armor in the style of chaps. Then give her the vacuum sealed white pants underneath. With proper stylization, I think it could look really cool. It would be a great way to combine her cowgirl and knight inspiration. If not a full set of armor, all I would change is the arm armor and armor chaps. Alright, enough of that. Ramiel. Honestly, I think she looks great.
I think she looks okay. I am getting tired of this white hair trope though. I like her more when she has the black dress on. I don't like this whole white, like, I don't think pink and white go together, quite frankly. In fact, dare I say I don't like Ramiel's design? Like, hold on, wait a minute. Like,
clearly she has a strong
angel let me chill.
Clearly she has a strong angel aesthetic and she knocks it out of the park. Angels are weird because they've been depicted in a wide variety of ways, even within official biblical texts. Sometimes they are fully covered in long white robes. Sometimes they wear a moderate amount of clothing.
Yeah, it's not consistent at all. It rarely is consistent. But I'm trying to get a good look at her.
Naked. Sometimes they are...
Wait, an angel is completely naked? I don't remember. Well, I mean, do we need to do some research tonight? Because I don't remember seeing nothing like that. Like,
same monstrosities. Clearly, Ramiel is leaning towards the lesser dressed depiction, which is fine.
Okay, I'm trying to get it.
With that. Mostly because I am not religious. I'm agnostic, so I don't really give a shit.
Okay, like, let's just look at this right. I'm gonna be honest, guys.
Mostly because I am not religious. I'm agnostic, so I don't really give a shit.
I don't like the pink and the white hair combination. I don't, and this goes for any game, quite frankly. I don't think pink and white match together because it's two bright colors. It just mixed together. Now, looking closer at Ramiel's design, I mean, already it's just too much going on. For one, white right here, the wings are white, the hair is pink, which stands out because pink is a light color, bright color, yes. And then we have some purple right here. So automatically, I'm just not liking all of those bright colors mixed together. Here's the pink hair girl I do like though. Time to Glaze Season 1 again. I think that Nicole is just easily the best of it. Just easily the best. Like, and the reason why I say it's the best, because look, for one, oh my goodness, whoever made Nicole's design was genuinely cooking in the office. For one, we got the pink hair, and then we got the freaking black, what is those, bow ties, whatever you call it. We got the black little jacket right here. Then we got a little bit of white mixed in there, and then it's some black. See how it's like a mixture of like pink, white, and black? All of those mix well together. Doesn't stand out too much. Stands out where it needs to, and it's not like, you know, pink and white match. Like pink and white don't go together. I'm sorry. Like I just don't like that. And then even her other design right here, this design pink. Okay, this is her regular design. Let's talk strictly on like the actual designs though. This right here, great, easily great, especially going for that aesthetic that she was going for, the cutting hair. It's like, we're not gonna delay season 1 too much.
The main issue with Ramiel, the length of her dress. Currently, it's a little hard to tell what she's wearing. Is it a long shirt or a short dress? I think it's supposed to be a dress, so I would make it slightly longer just so it more clearly reads as a dress. I think part of the reason her dress is so short is in order to show as much skin as possible. A groundbreaking realization, I know. Her exposed skin helps contrast the pure white of the dress, helping her not drown in white. It's not a great contrast since her skin is very pale, but the difference is noticeable enough to get the job done. Secondly, she is drowning in whites. She looks like one giant white blob with pink hair.
Oh, okay, so I wasn't the only one that thought that. I just feel like it's too much whiteness going on, and pause on that though, but not pause, because don't take it that way, but like, bro, it's too much going on. She has the pink hair, right? But then she has
white
also
with pink hair. The main reason this is a problem is because,
but then she also has the white. It's just like, it's too much white going on. It's too much, like, it's too bright. In my opinion, it's just too bright. Like, I just don't.
How detailed her clothes are. Surprisingly, they have a lot of different patterns.
See, like, this one looks good, but then the in-game model looks completely different. I don't know what's up with that. Like, see, here now it's like a little bit different, but I still don't like it. It's now it's just pink, white, and purple. Again, all bright colors, which is, again, I mean, that's all trope. That's really a gacha game trope at this point. So I mean, if you like that, that's all you, quite frankly.
Layers and small accessories like these ribbons, but because it's just various shades of white and off grays combined with her massive wings and jet engine, she is really hard to look at. It took me a while to notice, but she does have some purple in her design, mainly these purple rings on her arm and purple hair things hanging on her boobs. Incorporating more purple.
Okay, looking at her now, right? Boy, you can barely tell. You can barely tell it's purple. You can barely tell it's purple, my boy. And she got purple eyes. It's too much brightness going on. I'm not gonna lie, but I do like the little like touch they got, like added that right there. That's really just me being nice though. Quite frankly, I don't really like her design. Now the black dress Ramiel, leagues better.
Or as a tertiary color would really help the design. Instead of gray, this section could be some shade of purple, either a nice lavender to complement the white or a rich amethyst to contrast the white. Maybe turn these ribbons a nice baby pink to add a nice little splash of color. I don't know if that would look good, but it might help. Instead of pure white stockings, make them a slight pink or purple shade of white. Maybe that'll look nice. When I picture it in my mind, it looks really good, but sadly I don't really have any.
Honestly, the only thing Ramiel needs is the black dress, and that's it.
To show you guys. So trust me, it looks good.
I need to see what the black dress
Truth be told, I much prefer the black.
Okay, this one. Oh my. Yeah, so it's night and day. Way more personality, way better. Now, does it match the theme of what she's going for? Absolutely not. But sometimes you gotta deviate from like, but okay, let me be for real, right? This one is not easily better. I was really trying to act different. No, this is easily better. I just prefer this way more. See, pink and black, it can match together because it's not too bright. Then she also got those right there. Also got them little legs right there, whatever these are right there as well. The little buckles right there. Like, just the black wings, it's just like, it honestly leagues better. Oh my, the mask, hold on, wait, what is that up there? She got some black ribbons or whatever, just way better. Honestly, I could point out, notice how I pointed out like what, 6 or 7 things, no pun intended by the way. All of that, like, come on, easily.
Black version of her outfit. The outfit itself isn't that different, besides the obvious difference of it being black instead of white. There are some small changes, like her leggings having a different style on the top. The dress is a little different in its details, and some different jewelry here and there. At a quick glance, the dress doesn't look that different, but once you zoom in, you do notice some of the alterations. The main alteration is her sleeves being arm gloves, a little past her elbow,
see how this is an in-the-game model.
Poofy white gloves she has on the white outfit. And she has this sheer bodysuit thing covering her arms, shoulders, and part of her back. My favorite detail is the mask. I think the black outfit contrasts really well with the huge white wings and jet engine. I really hope this is a skin, and more importantly, I hope they keep the white wings. I know that she has black wings when we originally see it, so they'll probably keep that the same, but I think the jet engine specifically should remain white, because I think the white jet engines would contrast really well with the blacks of her outfit. If they do make this a buyable skin, or better yet, free, because this is the original outfit we saw Ramiel in, honestly, it should be free.
Better.
I would instantly buy it and never use the white version. Specifically, if
easily. I'm not using this. I ain't gonna lie. The black dress one is a must buy. Quite frankly, it's not even close. Like, yeah, must buy. You don't lost your mind, clearly.
they keep the white jet engine. You know what? Better yet, give her the military coat from the trailer, cowards! Oh, who am I kidding? They're never gonna do that. They're probably gonna give her a swimsuit or something. Okay, it's time to talk about Norma and Dracena.
Alright, now let me see how. Wait.
They're never gonna do that. They're probably gonna give her a swimsuit or something. Okay, it's time to talk about Norma and Dracena.
Alright, looking at both of these, immediately, I'm not liking them. Immediately. Let me just go in and butcher this one on the left right here. Norma, I don't like you, quite frankly. You disgust me. But apparently this design was... apparently it got censored, which, I mean, thank God, because apparently you can see some things that I'm not going to pronounce right now. And the fact that I'm even like, this design, automatically just no, quite frankly. Just no. Like, the fact that I'm even bringing this down, like, holy, the things I freaking do for my YouTube. What am I doing with my life? Either way, I just don't like how this look. Why is this like what is this right here? I don't like what this is right here. Like, just put some pants on, like button up, like just what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Oh, we done off her. We done off Norma. Now, Sunbringer's new quote-unquote design, whatever, I have nothing to say about this. I have nothing to say. I mean, could I say that the dress is a little bit too short? Yeah, but like outside of that, I mean, I have nothing to say, quite frankly. Yeah, nothing to say about that one.
You know, a big complaint I've seen with Zenless from day one has been its sexualization of underage characters, and
the fact that like people want to go like, this shows you the world is cooked. The fact that people want to argue about underage characters getting, you know, fan service, or just like it just makes no sense to me, quite frankly. But I mean, then again, those are the same people that don't go outside in the real world. So those people don't go outside. I refuse to believe people that actually like agree that or think that should happen. Those go outside. I refuse to believe that. Even he refused to believe that. That's some bull.
Past. I think. I'm pretty sure I have. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. I think I did. This is a really big topic which I plan on eventually talking about. So for now, I will only focus on Norma and Dracena.
Oh, most definitely, we will definitely be watching that. Definitely going to be watching that, because the fact that these guys like, it's.
I want you to look at Dracena. No, I mean really look at her. Analyze and study her design. Okay, now tell me, what part of her design is sexualized? I've seen some people online say that they hate her design because of how it depicts an underage character. Truth be told, I do not know what they are talking about.
My only problem is, like, here's really my only problem. I mean, honestly, it really is no problem. The only thing is, this could go down like a little bit lower. Like that one, it could be a little lower, but outside of that, bro, I have nothing to say about that. Quite frankly,
when I look at her, all I see is a little girl wearing a cute dress with some nice flower decorations. The only thing I can see as maybe being sexualized is the metal thing she has on her left thigh.
I mean, yeah, that one makes no sense. I mean, which also, FYI, girls don't wear these. Like, I don't. Now I'm thinking about this. Like, hold up. As the guy that has currently a roster that is in shambles right now. Obviously, I'm not trolling, by the way. No, this doesn't. They don't wear this. I don't.
But I don't really know what
girls
the
don't
purpose
wear
of
that.
these thigh things are. A lot of female characters.
Loki, I think this is just a freaking anime or gacha game thing.
Have them.
I've never met a girl wearing that, and I've watched countless of videos of things I will not name so I can make sure my YouTube channel doesn't get demonetized. But yeah, no.
But I'm not really sure what they're for. Again, I don't really understand fashion that much, so I don't know if it's sexualized. Maybe it is. Maybe.
As a guy that knows fashion, I'm obviously trolling right now, but as a guy that just knows, that sees women, they don't wear that. Am I mistaken? Like, I'm thinking like, no, they don't. No, they don't. So this is a ZZZ thing, gacha game. Let me not say ZZZ specifically. It's a gacha game thing.
Isn't maybe the length of the dress is too short, but again,
yeah, that's really my only
it looks
thing.
Fine. It seems to me people are forcing themselves to hate her design, either because they hate Zenless character designs, or more specifically, they hate the lolly characters, or because they hate the idea of a little girl version of Sunbringer. And hey, I agree. I hate the fact that there's a child Sunbringer. Not because
yeah, that makes no sense. Quite frankly, it's just I don't like it. Doesn't even match up to the lore. They like you already know what the ZZZ devs was trying to do. Like we know we've been here, done that. Soon 2.6. Soon there's a toddler in the maid outfit when she's literally in high school, 16 years old. Like I don't want to. Quite frankly, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like
there's anything wrong with her design, but because I know the real reason she exists. She exists in order to placate the lolicons.
Exactly, and we already know how this goes. Never-ending topic. These people don't go outside, quite frankly. Those people don't go outside. Wait, shoot, they might call me a tourist. Maybe I need to chill out.
AKA,
I might need to chill out.
the real reason she exists. She exists in order to placate the lolicons, aka the pedophiles that play Zenless. And if you are a lolicon and me calling you a pedophile made you upset, good. Unsubscribe and block my channel. I never want.
Okay, so wow, can you believe that? I have not met any creator from ZZZ specifically, like any creator, like barely anybody, quite frankly. Which I mean, y'all don't have to, but like no one really be going out against that. Like what? Like okay, so and I'm looking at the comments of this video, right? I'm really interested to see what people are gonna say, because here I go saying the same thing. We got people in my comments calling me a tourist, calling me a LARPer, because I don't like swimming. It's a 16-year-old getting that has a maid up in a book bag on, boy. It needs to be in the back of the middle school bus, boy. That's a freaking toddler, my boy. I don't want to hear none of that.
To see you again. The idea that you ever supported me disgusts me.
Base, quite frankly. Base, but base. There is no but. There is no but. This is base. This is base. Like what?
Good riddance. Josina looks good. The dress with big blue flowers is cute. I like the big metal thing she has on her chest. No idea what.
Yeah, honestly, her design is like, it's not nearly as bad as normal. It's not really bad at all. I really have nothing to say about it, quite frankly.
But
it's like a regular like design. Like I actually have nothing to say, surprisingly.
Stands out in a good way. The arm coverings and metal shin protection are an interesting addition. I like the way they look, and I like the little black diamond hairpins. As of me writing this, we don't know if she will be playable, although I would much prefer the original Sunbringer, obviously. Josina's design is interesting enough to where
if she's a playable character, that has to be the most like maddest design I've seen in my life. Quite frankly, then it's like, okay, now it's just like a terrible design, but like
wouldn't mind playing as her, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I would summon for her, but if she was like a free
I'm definitely
character,
not boy, definitely not summoned for her. Nor am I summoning for Norma. Like what? Like who do I look like?
Yeah, sure, I'd use her. Why not? She could be an interesting support character, I guess. Finally, Norma. Now, Norma is a really interesting character because her design actually got censored. When we first met her at the end of version 2.6, I think, maybe 2.7, I don't actually remember when we first saw her.
Nor do I remember, which I have not skipped. I'm hearing some allegations.
I fucking hated it. Thankfully, they covered it up the next time we saw her. If you are upset because they covered up a child's boob window, unsubscribe right now.
Honestly, go ahead and unsubscribe for me. Because let me just make this very clear. If you are mad that they censored that, a freaking toddler, a minor, that had that, go ahead and just unsubscribe for me, buddy. You're not welcome here. Go ahead and comment so I can block you, quite frankly. Please comment so I can block you. We have no time for this. Mind you, I don't care if it's fiction, by the way. Like, people think that, oh, it's fiction, that it makes it any better. Like, gang, you're still weird. Honestly, go show your mother or your father this if you have one and see how they react to this. Yeah, everyone's giving you the side eye, my boy. This is not... Well, I almost said some crazy.
I never want to see
Let me chill.
I love Norma's design concept. She looks like a giant bunny, which is adorable. Fun fact, her hat has a little bamboo inside of it. Its ears are poking out from the top. I love how big the coat is on her. Looking one size too big, and the bottom of the coat splitting into 4 sections helps it stand out in its uniqueness. I'm not really sure what these ears on her chest are supposed to be. Some kind of scarf, I suppose? Not a fan, they look slightly odd. I would remove them, to be honest. I like the metal on her sleeves, and her boots have a nice design. Although they did remove the boob window, Norma sadly still has some sexualization.
And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, of course, this is ZZ at this point, even though, like, I'm pretty sure past has shown that these characters don't sell well, and it's just weird. Why are we doing this to a character that is not of age, quite frankly? It just doesn't really make sense. I mean, it never will, quite frankly.
Kinda. It's really hard to notice, but she has shorts. The designers did this really gross thing where they gave her this light blue piece of fabric on her torso that slightly covers up her crotch area. This, combined with the fact that her shorts are really small, causes the fabric to cover up her shorts, making it seem like she isn't wearing any pants. She has stockings, which by themselves are not a bad thing. Young ballerinas have leggings, for example, and it's fine. What makes it bad is the illusion of her wearing garter belts. Stockings with garter belts are inherently sexual. They might not have always been, but time has made them inherently sexual. Technically, Norma does not have garters. Instead, what's happening is that she has these 2 string things hanging from her shirt. They cut off at the top of the stockings.
Man, what is this? Like, wait. What, like, mind you, this character is a toddler, by the way. Like, and the people that really be proudly defending this, like, you wanna know what's crazy? These people will not, like, I genuinely want them to, like, show their face. Let's debate. Show your face and debate to me why this is okay. Debate to me why you want to see a character that is 16, that is in the that is in a maid outfit with a book bag on and need to be in the back of the school, middle school bus. My bad. Please.
The illusion of Norma wearing stockings with garter belts. Do not be fooled. This was no accident. The artist.
Of course not. Of course, there's no accident, bro. This is ZZZ at this point. At this, honestly, I think it's a specific character guy or artist. I don't know his name. I forgot. It's somebody like that, bro. I don't.
Purposefully put these illusions into her designs to sexualize an underage character without actually giving her.
Mind you guys, underage, fiction or not, it doesn't matter. She's underage.
Sexual pieces of clothing. It's fucking disgusting, and I hate it. The solution is.
Dare I say base? And the fact that I have to say base, this is like so crazy. This is so crazy to me. Mind you, everyone else, if I'm lying, I'm dying, boy. TikTok, Instagram, they all pretty much agree with this take and my take on this. But why are you a freaking toddler getting sexualized, buddy? What are you doing? Like, no, just no.
Make her shorts longer, destroying the illusion that
easy fix, boy. Easy fix. Like, oh my, what was this a modder? Because, hey, shout out to them. They need to be on the official team, quite frankly.
Wearing any pants. Bada bing, bada boom, problem
solved. Like, it's so easy, but they deliberately do this, quite frankly. And
Norma has the potential to be one of my favorite designs in the entire game. Super disappointing to see the artists of Zenless try to appease those disgusting subhuman scum instead. Granted, I'm not surprised considering some of the head artists and founders themselves are loud and proud lolicons.
Yeah, again, not surprising. Not surprising at all. And I just genuinely wonder, like, do the people that like those people, like those things, right? Their life ain't good. I know their life not good. Mine just come from somebody that's in student loan debt, credit card debt, and just got evicted from my 2-floor mansion. But my life is still better than this, quite frankly. It's still better than theirs, quite frankly. Still better.
For now,
somehow,
that is all I have to say about Zenless character designs. There are some other things I want to talk about, but I've decided to wait for the other Season 3 designs to be fully revealed before sharing those thoughts. Are my critiques and solutions perfect? No, of course not. The main problem is that I simply lack the ability to show you the results of my suggestions. I can sit here and describe things to you, and when picturing it in my mind, I can imagine it looking good, but my imagination and a tangible end result are very different things.
Nah, you did it good. You did it good. Shoot, dare I say better than me? They probably gonna call me a LARPer though. Let's look at these comments though. Before watching the video, okay. People cried about YG, but oh boy, they didn't understand we had it good until the fake Sunbringer came to light. You just hate fan service. The best-selling character in the entire game is covered head to toe, and they think we used to get Gunnar gems like Zhu Young, Jane Doe, Evelyn, Astria, and Rena. I'm not really understanding. Like, you hate fan service, yet all like the characters in season 1, some of the best-selling characters are fully clothed. I don't know, quite frankly. At least imposing Void Hunter we've had yet to see. What else? Bro, the fact that no one is saying like you're a tourist, you're a LARPer. Okay, so I might just have to start blocking people out of my comments. They will literally call you a tourist or a LARPer if you don't like characters like Suna. Like, that's so crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That don't make no sense. That's crazy to me. Oh, somebody else don't. I'm gonna have to watch this later. We definitely watching that later. Easily watching that later. The hamster will save us. I genuinely don't understand that the sales strategy and the target audience of those who care about skin showing, but please do it right. There are many exactly. Like, there's other ways to do it. It's just not. It's just, come on, be for real. I'd be surprised if what's her name is the actual Void Hunter Sunbringer that sold to us for money. Like, it felt so low effort that it felt like she was only there for story. Like, I ain't paying for that poop. And hey, good on Hoya for revealing her so early so we can be about her while there's still time. The fact that they don't want to take risk, even though that the risk that they took with Miyabi ended up turning out to be one of their best risks in the game, made this game known. People love this game. I never understanding that. There's an edit going around on Twitter complaining that Remio white dress pose to uncooked chicken. Okay, I don't know what that is, boy. Man, so the fact that these guys no one is saying anything. Like, no one is saying anything negative in the comments. Like, oh, you're a LARPer for not liking XYZ character, cough Norma. It's so crazy to me. Everyone is agreeing, but if I go in my comments, right? I go and talk in my comments, people's gonna be like mad at me. I'm like, y'all can't be serious either way, right? Season 3 designs suck, and let me not even say they suck. We're gonna have to wait to see until they come out, but I'm already knowing this ain't gonna be too good, boy. This ain't gonna be looking too good. Yeah, I don't think so either, quite